We're good? All right. So we're going to do another completing the square with an odd middle term, which means we're going to have a fraction involved. First thing we want to do is go ahead and draw our perfect square type thing here, our little box. So we can get our pieces together. This part's always going to be x squared, which means the sides are x and x. Now I have a negative 9x. What is half of negative 9? Think fraction.
Negative 9 over 2.
Negative 9 over 2. Once you start thinking fraction, it becomes a lot easier because you're thinking, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking negative 4 1/2. But 9/2 is much easier to square. All right. So what's going to go in this little place right here?
81 over 4.
81 over 4. And it is a positive 81 over 4. Okay. May not be easy to see. Y equals, in parentheses, we're going to have x squared minus 9x plus, what goes here? 81 over 4. We want to write what we started with, which was the plus 6. Adding 81 over 4 is totally illegal, so we have to subtract 81 over 4 so that we've added a total of 0, which is totally legal. Okay. I'm going to rewrite this as a perfect square, x minus 9/2. Remember, that comes from the side of this square here. Each side of this overall square is going to be x minus 9/2. So whenever you're completing the square, it's always half of what your middle term is. Completed the square. I'm going to change that 6 into, let's see, 24 over 4. And then do some subtracting here. Did you get 57? Or minus 57 fourths? Maybe? So what would that make my vertex?
That would make your vertex 9/2, and so 9 over 2, and then negative 57 over 4.
And 9/2 is a perfectly good way to say that.
Okay.
So now go ahead and type this up into your calculator. And are we going to look for a minimum or a maximum here? Does the parabola go over?
Minimum.
Okay,
Minimum.
because the parabola opens up, right? When it opens up, you look for a minimum. Okay, kill the film.